Today is 325 days that I upload my daily lessons. I don't know, today I felt that I supposed to share a little bit about myself, about my journey, about all the things that why I started the journey that I started. And I remember that at the lowest point of my life was when I was 25. I was working pretty good job, I was making pretty good salary, have a great place, I was exercising, everything seemed very good, but I was frustrated and desperate. And because I was frustrated and desperate, I decided that I needed to change something, so I moved from Lithuania to Canada, and that journey was tough because I didn't speak English, so I needed to learn English and humble myself. I was working with big corporations, and I moved to work in just labor work because I was not able to communicate. So when I've learned a little bit English, I started working as a salesperson, just in life insurance, just to be able to speak as much as possible with clients, and that's basically improved my English little by little. But I still was frustrated and desperate, so that means a lot of times when we think that when we move, we will get out of our position, it helps a little bit for short term because you're dealing with all the things, but at the end of the day, if you do not change your internal thoughts, you will never change, and you always will be frustrated and desperate no matter where you are. So when I remember that the first time what I did that really started to change direction of my life was when I took a book, and it was as a Find Your Purpose. And after reading that book, I started to take other books like The Magic of Tidying Up, then third book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad. And basically after those three books, I started to connect with different kind of people because my thoughts started to change, and I started to connect and spend more time with different kind of people. And I started to realize that I was programmed dealing with things with one way, because I was explorer and business owner, but I was nurtured as an employee. I was nurtured as a person who sticks in one location for a long time, because I thought that's how people do. They find a job they like, and they stay there for a long time. But this is not who I am, and that's why I used to struggle, because I thought that it's not okay to work for one place for 2 years and move on and find something else, but this is what I am. I love challenges, I love growth, I love experiences, and if I do something that is on the maintenance part, I will not be able to succeed, because this is not what I like. I like growth, I like startups, I love the excitement of new ideas and challenges. That's where I grow the most. And then I love the saying that if you give a fish to climb the tree, that fish will all life think that they are stupid because they will never climb the tree. But put the fish in the water, and the fish will move in the water very, very fast, because that's where the fish is supposed to be. And that's how I felt, because I was living employee lifestyle, but internally I'm a business owner and I'm explorer. So that means it took me a long time to realize that. Probably 5 years it took me finally I understood who I am and how I'm supposed to live, because I still needed to unlearn all the programming that I have been done by my surroundings. Because when I think about my childhood, I lived till probably till 20 years old until I find a first person who was a business owner. So 20 years I was living and surrounding myself only with employees. So that means I have never have any thoughts about business, because I never had any examples of a business owner. And I think that's why I was leaned to be employee, because I never thought it as a different way. So that means when I do my teachings, I want to teach someone else to think differently, because no one showed up and showed me other way of living. And now I want to be the one person to show up to someone else to show that there is a different way of living. And if you do not like the way how you live, maybe because you are not as everyone, maybe you're not as a person who is beside you, or your best friend who is working at some company. Maybe you are a business owner, but you were nurtured as an employee. So that means you need to realize, okay, what kind of activities attract you the most, and what you like the most, and what kind of vision do you have. Because I understand that sometimes you need to go through stuff to achieve the things that you want, because the bigger the price, the bigger the price. And are you willing to pay the price to find out who you are and spend some time with yourself and realize who you want to be, and then put action steps, step by step, to achieve it. I hope you shall choose to win, and see you tomorrow.